I want to talk about being a victim for a moment, because I was stuck in victim mode for a lot of years. And, you know, it's so easy to get caught by this, especially in the new age, because we are actually quite pampered in comparison to our parents and our grandparents. But look, being a victim, blaming, making excuses, that's fine, right? But the trouble is, you can live there. You can be there and you can feel so sorry for yourself and pity yourself. But think about it. Where does it get you? It just creates more of that. More feeling sorry for yourself. And that can't win you things. That can't give you success. If you decide to take the responsibility for your actions or where you are in life, even though it may have other people had a lot to do with it, you then have the power. You take the power back. That's the only way you can move forward. So you have to stop playing the victim. I know it's hard and you're like, but why? But you don't understand. Oh, he doesn't get it. Look, it's really harsh, but in a sense, not that no one cares, but no one cares that much, unfortunately. You have to make things change for you. Sorry. You have to take on that responsibility for whatever it is, whatever has happened to you. And there could be some really, really bad things. So you must be very careful about what I'm saying. I'm not trying to say that what has happened to you isn't significant. It is. What I'm saying to you is, if there's a person out there who's done bad to you, who's done wrong, or let's just take a relationship scenario. Someone hurt you, someone cheated on you. If you carry on through life blaming that person, carrying those scars and that crap into your next relationship, you're going to potentially push that next relationship away. You're not going to trust again. And who loses there? Who actually loses? If you take that stuff into the next relationship and you mess that relationship up, you lose again. Okay, and then you'll go, oh, it's just me, oh, I'm so unlucky, again, because you're going into it in a victim mentality. It's tough, I get it. I've been the victim for a long time in many things I do. But if you say, no, this happened to me, that doesn't define me. Okay, what happened to me was crap. Yeah, it was crap, but it doesn't define me. I choose how I perceive it, and I can either look at it and say, well, damn, I'm the unluckiest person in life. Life is unfair, the world is unfair, everything's against me, there's no hope. That's one way to look at it. Now, but think about it, looking at it that way, well, it doesn't really fill you up with joy, does it? But you could quite as easily look at it and say, well, this happened to me. Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, the world can be unfair, life can be unfair, and it's a bit crap. But I'm going to use this to make me stronger. I'm going to show the world how courageous and powerful I am. I'm not going to let this beat me. I'm going to use it. This is going to drive me. That's a different way, and that can empower you versus bring you down. And I'm afraid to tell you that if you want things in life, you've got to go with the empowering option. Because if you're just going to constantly be the victim, then you're going to be hopeless and you're not going to get things. And the law of attraction will then apply. You'll get more of what you're getting. And if it's hopelessness, you'll get more hopelessness. If you grab a hold of yourself, let it go, step up and say, I'm no longer going to play the victim, the universe will reward you. It will say, yeah, this person's chucking out positivity, here's some positivity back. You will become, your character will be defined by somebody who got out of their crappy situation rather than living in it and babbling on about it. Because let me tell you, after a little while, after you've moaned to everybody about whatever your thing is, people will get bored. And that's harsh reality to tell you, but they will. They'll be like, oh my God, is he still going on about this like 5 years later? You know? Like, people have got empathy and stuff, but you can't keep living there. You've got to get over it. You've got to put it to bed. You've got to let it go and move on for your sake. It's not for anybody else. It's for your sake. You can't keep relying on other people. You can't keep going into codependent relationships. Going into relationships where you're looking for the other people to love you because you don't love yourself. Because then you're putting all your sense of worth and love on them. And if they leave, you're going to feel like crap. If you love you first and they go, yes, it will be crap. Of course it will be. But it's not the end of the world for you. Whereas if you don't have enough love in yourself, if you're not taking responsibility for yourself and you're hoping, I'll get in a relationship and that person will love me, and then they go, and then your love is gone out the door again. Take responsibility for everything in your life. Stop leaving it up to your friends, your parents, other people. Be responsible. It's the best way. It's the way to freedom. Because if you don't have to rely on anyone for anything, well, you're made, you're sorted. You know? Do it.